Hey guys, so today I just felt like doing a little chit chat, get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a minute and I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on, where have I been. I wanted to be a little bit more personal with you guys. I feel like a lot of you don't know who I am. You know, a lot of you are new subscribers. You're not really familiar with me. You're not really familiar with my backstory. I just want to just talk, chit chat with you guys. So sit down, grab some popcorn. Let's have a little girls night, little girls day, little girls chat. I've been like eager to do a get ready with me for a minute, so I'm just really excited to be sitting down and finally doing one. So if you're not already subscribed, I'd love to have you a part of this little community, little family I have going on here on YouTube. And while you're down there, hit that bell button so you are notified when I post, which is gonna be twice a week again. I'm currently pre-filming, so I got you. Give me a huge thumbs up because it helps me out a lot, and I do appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. I mean, why not give me a thumbs up, you know what I mean? So with all that being said, without further ado, let's get into this little get ready with me. Okay, I actually wanted to first start the video out with shaving my face. I was introduced to this brand about a month and a half ago called harrys.com. Now, full disclosure, this portion of today's video is sponsored by harrys.com, so just warning you now, letting you know now. Harrys.com is like a grooming brand. They have anything from skincare to shaving products, and it's at like an affordable price. Now, harrys.com was actually nice enough to send me their Winston shave set, which is this guy right here. It comes in this little box with all these goodies. You get obviously the razor, which comes in this really cute bougie packaging. You get a razor guard, and then you get 2 disposable razors, like extra razors to change your razor, obviously. You get a shave cream with eucalyptus, which comforts and protects. The cool thing about harrys.com is that they have a trial offer where all you have to do is cover the shipping, which is only $3, and they'll send you a starter kit straight to your door, which is really cool. They'll send you a razor and everything. Also, they were really cool enough to hook me up with a 20% off discount code, which will only work for the first 100 of you that click on the link in the description box. You get 20% off. The discount code is Thomas20 in all caps. You can purchase anything on their website and it'll be 20% off, and it's only for the first 100 of you. By the way, I did dampen my skin with warm to hot water to really get it nice and like my pores nice and open for shaving. You really need to do that to really avoid razor bumps and stuff like that. But now I'm gonna go in with the Harry's shave cream with the eucalyptus. This comforts and protects. I also really recommend the Harry's shave gel. This one's like the foaming gel, and this has aloe, which actually calms the skin. So if you have sensitive skin, I definitely recommend this one. The reason why I really like this razor is because it's so, like, it's sharper than other razors that I've used, and it takes such a long time for the razor to like dull out. And the cool thing about this is that I had my mom try this out, and she said that she likes to use men's razors because they're a lot sharper than women's razors. So if you like to shave other parts of your body, this is also great because it's so precise and sharp. And the cool thing about this razor is that it has like a little sharp side over here, so you can get really precise shaves like around your nose. So now I'm just gonna wash off my face and then go in with my Harry's Post Shave Balm with aloe, which will soothe the skin. I really love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. But yeah, definitely check out harrys.com. Again, I'll have all the links in the description where you can go and get the free trial. You can get the 20% off. Again, it's only for the first 100 people. Again, thank you so much, harrys.com, for sponsoring this portion of today's video. And with that being said, let's go on to the makeup and the chit-chatty get ready with me part of the video. Oh, by the way, I'm not really gonna be talking about any products, but any products that I use in today's video, I'll list them down in the description box with links to where you can get them. But I'm not gonna be really saying what I'm gonna be using today because it's supposed to be a get ready with me. I'm not really supposed to be talking about that kind of random stuff. So yeah, all right, so let's chat. What's been going on? Do know that I wanna use this get ready with me to kind of talk about my personal life and like how I've came to where I am right now, how I got to where I am on YouTube, on Instagram, on social media. You know, it's not really common knowledge about my past and stuff like that. I definitely want to open up more with you guys, and so yeah, I do want to talk about that today. But first, I thought I could talk about where I've been over the past like month, where I've been for the month of August. At the beginning of August, I went to Trippin' with Tarte. If you don't know what that is, basically Tarte takes a bunch of influencers on a trip. And the cool thing about this is that they actually invited our mothers to go. So we went to Shutters on the Beach, which is a hotel in Santa Monica. We basically just had one big chill weekend with our mothers, which was actually really nice because I haven't seen my mom since I moved, so it was really nice of Tarte to do that. And then that same weekend, I went to the DESI X KATY event. where they launched their new products, their new collection, which I will have a video on very soon if you guys are interested in that. I know that's been like old news for a while now, so I'm kind of late to the party, but been busy like I said. And then I went to ColourPop headquarters and had a super speaker meeting, which I will hopefully be able to talk with you guys about in the near future. And then the weekend after that, I had BeautyCon. So I just really didn't have that much time to film and like really do. Well, I did, but I just really was so burnt out from all that stuff that I was doing that I was just like, you know what, girl, I'm gonna just chill on these free days that I have, because I can't be doing all this. By the way, it was so nice seeing all of you at BeautyCon. Those of you who said hi to me, that came up, we took a bunch of pictures. I didn't even have a meet and greet and I met so many of you. It's so surreal now, like, because I know I'm, numbers wise, I know I'm growing, I know I'm like excelling in social media, if that's what you want to call it, but it's still kind of surreal when you see all those, when all those numbers become faces in person. I'm just like, the more and more I go to these like beauty events, these BeautyCon, like these convention centers, or like these conventions, or like these, or like have a meet and greet in general, like every time there's more and more people that come say hi to me and that know who I am. That's always just so crazy to me. So I do appreciate all of you that take your time out to come say hi and just like chat with me. It is appreciated. And it was so awesome seeing all of you at BeautyCon. Literally after the first day of BeautyCon, I left with my manager and we went to go get sushi. We were gonna meet up with a bunch of other influencers at that sushi place, and in the Uber on the way to the sushi place, I was like bawling, crying because of like how many people I met. I guess it's kind of weird the impact that I have on so many people's lives. It's still just very surreal to me, and I don't know. I was just crying like a baby. And she was like, why are you crying, Thomas? I'm like, girl, these people care about my life just like I care about theirs. And it's just like, I don't know, it's crazy. I don't know. I haven't been baking my under eyes anymore, which is kind of crazy. I just been setting with a pressed foundation powder, and I've been liking it a lot more because I get a little bit more coverage. I don't know, I don't really get that brightening effect, but I've noticed that brightening effect is just kind of like getting old to me. Okay, before we get into like personal stuff, I did want to talk about like just like drama, and I just wanted to like, I guess, talk about a lot of stuff that I've been seeing in my comments, and a lot of it, like, I guess the drama and the controversy surrounding me, and a lot of the things that I've said, and a lot of the things that I do, and just like common comments that I just want to address, like a lot of the nonsense that I get in my comments and I just get on a daily basis. One being the whole Jeffree Star thing, me throwing away the Jouer thing, that kind of blew up, and a lot of people are calling me a bully, but I don't see how I was a bully and how I was like bullying a brand. I don't see how that's like possible. You know, I don't agree with bullying, and I don't agree with that kind of behavior, so I don't understand why people would kind of see that. But getting that package just kind of irritated me because I know Jouer knows better. I'm friends with a lot of the people that work at Jouer, you know, and I just, for some reason, I was just like, girl, why are you gonna send me this? You know better. So I was just really confused. And then my whole KKW beauty review, oh my God, I got so much hate for that. The way I do things and the way I do reviews is that I'm very honest, and I'm also a little bit kind of aggressive with my opinion. I would assume a lot of people would like pick up on that. But, you know, when I'm spending a lot of money, you know, coming from my background and how poor I was in my past, it's just like, it's almost like robbery when these products aren't good quality. I don't care if I'm paying for the name or not. Like, there's no reason for you to be charging this amount of money and then not having a good quality product. Like, there's no reason for that. And that's why I'm a little bit harsh when it comes to like high-end brands and their reviews, because there's no reason. You guys make a lot of money. There's no reason for your products to have poor quality. I don't know, a lot of you guys are just regular consumers. You're not influencers. You don't get free makeup, and you don't get free makeup, and a lot of you have normal regular jobs and you get paid a certain amount of money. You're not making millions or thousands of dollars, you know, doing your job, and a lot of you can't just afford $52 plus shipping and tax. It's just, I'm very passionate about that kind of stuff, and you know, I want people to get what they paid for. Oh, and I also just wanted to address like kind of my monotone, I guess, voice, and a lot of people have been kind of coming at me about me being a little bit, seem like I'm bored or I'm kind of over it and I don't want to be filming. And that's definitely not the case. I don't want you guys to feel like that. You know, I do have a monotone voice. My voice is kind of I guess, stagnant and boring, and that can be kind of boring for a lot of people, but that's just my voice. I'm not bored. I'm not disinterested in filming. I actually enjoy filming a lot. I enjoy creating the videos that I create for you guys. You know, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't enjoy it. And I don't want you guys to ever feel like I don't enjoy what I do or enjoy creating content for you. I will say that I am still kind of new to the whole YouTube thing. I'm not a veteran like a lot of these other YouTubers, and I am very shy. I still get kind of scared when I film, and I get a little bit nervous. And a lot of you can kind of pick up on that. Like I have a very like, because I want to be perfect, and I want to make sure my content, everything I say and do is perfect and amazing for you guys, and you don't feel like, you know, I don't care, I guess, because I genuinely do. Ooh, that was a lot. Because I genuinely do care. That's why I kind of just like, I'm robotic a little bit, and I'm not really like, I guess, uppy and excited, because I guess I'm overthinking a lot when I'm filming. Honestly, what I'm trying to say is just don't be under the impression that I hate doing this, because I don't. I love doing what I do, and it's so much fun, and I love creating content for you guys. And like I said, if I didn't enjoy this, I would honestly quit. I think the biggest learning curve, or the biggest like obstacle you'll have to kind of tackle when it comes to watching me is just dealing with my loud mouth. I'm very passionate, and my opinions are very, I guess, blunt and like in your face. My opinions are very like in your face, and I get that that's just a little bit too much for a lot of people. I can be a bit dramatic, I suppose, with my opinions and like how I feel about certain things, and you know, sometimes it's not that serious, and I kind of have to like remind myself that it's not that serious. Just kind of bear with me when it comes to like my excitement. I have been working on it, and a lot of you guys have been kind of noticing that. My last video is not a good example because your sis was sick in that video, and she was filming late at night. She was just sick. I was like, girl, let me just get this video up. So I was kind of like in a negative mindset when I went into that video, but it wasn't like, you know, intentional, I guess. I'm gonna go into this blush book from Tarte. It's like their 3rd volume. I've never had one of these before, so I'm kind of excited. Tarte honestly has some of the best blushes on the high-end market. The blushes are so good. Oh my gosh, the whole subculture thing was crazy. Can we just talk about like how everything has drama behind it now? And I'm no like saint when it comes to like the drama behind a palette, because honestly, when something sucks, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be vocal about it. Or if something's crazy or stupid, I'm gonna let y'all know. I definitely need to learn to like bite my tongue. I have like a razor sharp tongue. It's just so crazy how like literally anything has drama behind it now. And I don't know, it's just crazy. And then the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette had drama behind it. You guys honestly know how I feel about Huda Beauty. I feel like she doesn't give enough attention to Black women or gay men, especially Black gay men. She, for some reason, never posts us, but she'll send us free product. And that's kind of like weird to me. And her products are honestly like not the best. And a lot of people love the rose gold, the texture rose gold palette, and a lot of people love the Desert Dusk and love her highlighters. Honestly, you know, I'm a person of quality. I enjoy quality products, and if those people enjoy her products, that's them, good for them. But I enjoy things that doesn't require a lot of effort to use, and her products to me just require too much effort. You know what I mean? Just in my experience, her products are just not good. So I honestly find it interesting, like how everything has drama behind it now. It's like kind of funny. It's like you can breathe and have like drama. But it's also nice that a lot of you guys are becoming more aware of like the shadiness behind this whole beauty community. All right, so I'm gonna go into eyes. I don't know if I want to use this. I've had this literally since it came out. I got it as PR, and this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you guys know. I don't even know why I had to even show that, but whatever. And oh my gosh, the whole Kathleen Lights saying the N-word thing, that came out of literally nowhere. There's a lot of stuff from my childhood I'm not gonna talk about, I'm not really gonna touch on, but I'm gonna be not too vague to where you're not like understanding the story or like really getting it. There is a lot of stuff from my childhood that I want to kind of keep private, and you know, it's a little bit triggering. I don't really necessarily want to talk about it, and it might not be you know, the best subject to talk about in a YouTube video. But I did grow up very, very poor. My mother was a nurse, or is a nurse now, and she never really made that much money. And she had to take care of me, my brother, and then she had to take care of her husband, or my stepdad, my dad, and stuff like that. So basically, I came from a very poor background. I lived in a single wide trailer with my mom, and then we moved into a double wide trailer with my stepdad, my current stepdad. But we've always been kind of like, and I'm not saying like a double wide trailer is like broke or whatever. I'm not trying to like undermine or belittle people that live in trailers, because I grew up in a trailer my entire life, but you know, they are cheaper. So I'm just trying to put it in perspective here. So I grew up like with no money. And a lot of the times as a kid, we didn't have electricity, we didn't have any power, we didn't have running water a lot of times, because it was always getting shut off because we couldn't afford to pay the bills. And we lived in the country, and we had a creek in front of us. I remember having to walk to that creek quite often to get water. We could boil it and make it nice and clean to drink and stuff like that. If you don't know, that's how you can disinfect and you can sanitize water, is by boiling it. And we had a fire pit. We built the fire pit ourselves, and then we made a DIY stove and grill out of a sink, out of an old metal sink, stuff like that, because obviously we didn't have power. So we used what we could so we could cook and make food and stuff like that. I remember a lot of the times we couldn't afford groceries, and we had to go to the Humane Society and get free groceries. We would go to churches and they would give us food because we couldn't afford it. And a lot of our money went to like the mortgage of our house so we could have a roof over our heads. I mean it when I tell you guys, like, I came from absolute nothing. It just depended on if it was a good year or a bad year. It just depended. I remember like helping my stepdad steal cable. Don't ever do that. That's highly illegal. Don't ever steal cable. But we stole cable just so we could have basic cable. I know, first that honestly, whatever. The only time I had internet access if I went to our local library, or if I went on the library at my school. And I remember after school one day, because I always stayed after school because I was second load. My bus was second load, so it like didn't run until like an hour after first load. I don't know if any of you have that or whatever. I remember finding this website called tumblr.com, and I know a lot of you are old followers of mine from Tumblr. I signed up for a Tumblr account, and I actually remembered one day seeing this kind of like this post where people were like trying to gain followers. It was like a follow train or whatever, and I was like, I want to do that. And I found the owner of the group, and I asked for the requirements to get into the group, and they said it was like something like 13,000 followers, and I only had like 20 or whatever. And I was the person that I always knew what I wanted. Wanting followers on Tumblr was definitely one of those things. I don't know why, but it just was. And I remember elementing on Google Chrome that I had 13,000 followers. Basically lied. I took a screenshot of that and I sent it to the owner. They let me into the group, and I started, gaining a bunch of followers. I was doing those little trains or whatever. I just knew what I wanted, and being in that group was one of those things that I wanted. And I was gonna do whatever I could to get into it, but don't ever lie like that, you guys. That is not good. Eventually, I heard about this thing called Google AdSense, which I know a lot of you have heard of Google AdSense, but it's not just on YouTube. You can put it on a blog, you can put it on a website. It's those ads that you get on a website, basically. That's what I did. I signed up for Google AdSense, I got approved. Just like that, I was making money off of Tumblr. And this was like around when I had like, about 50,000 followers. And then, the more I grew, the more money I make. And I was able to eventually get my parents out of bankruptcy. I was able to help my mother. I was able to get myself a car. I was able to pay our bills, get internet, buy me a phone. And then I was able to buy me like a Mac computer. And I did all that with the idea of wanting more, of knowing that I deserve more, that there's more for me in this lifetime. And I kept pushing myself. I didn't take no for an answer. I always stayed persistent on getting myself out there and making sure I was going to be able to continue to monetize whatever I was doing. And I eventually bought a new blog, and then I bought a one-word URL, which was greed.tumblr.com, which is still up if you guys are interested in seeing that. I don't post on there anymore. I don't use it. Making a business out of that. And eventually I knew that Tumblr was declining. I knew that things were kind of going south for Tumblr. and I wasn't making as much money anymore. So I was like, you know what? Let me move this audience, because at the time I was getting interested into makeup, and I was like, I want to do makeup. I've been posting my looks on Instagram. Let me promote my Instagram and move my audience there. With Tumblr, I was able to get my Instagram to 6,000 followers or whatever. And at 6,000 followers, Too Faced emailed me asking if they could send me products. And from there, it's basically history. But I've always been a creative kid. I took marketing in high school. I took graphic design in high school. I took art classes. I took business classes. I always knew that I wanted more, if that makes any sense. And I knew that I deserved more. And I've continued to build this little empire. Even though I'm still considered a small influencer to this day, I still am able to support myself, support my family, live in LA, and just do what I love and talk with you guys and have an audience and have a voice, and also use this platform to inform those of serious issues. And it's just really cool that I have this platform, and I want you guys to take that kind of story, even though it wasn't that long and I didn't really go fully in depth like what I went through as a kid and all the aches and the pains that I went through as a kid. I want you guys to understand that whatever you're feeling now, whatever you're experiencing now, the hardships you're experiencing now, they're not forever, and you definitely have full control of your life. You can take a situation and turn it into something bigger and something positive and something amazing. I saw the situation I lived in as a kid. I knew I never wanted to do a desk job. I knew I always wanted to use my creativity. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make that happen. We all can do that. You can do that. Honestly, guys, life is amazing. The things that you can do for yourself and the things that you can manifest and create on your own is insane. And I'm nowhere near satisfied, and I'm gonna continue to keep pushing myself and continue on this journey of self-improvement, self-love, and growth. And I'm never going to stop, and I'm going to get what I want, and I'm going to take it. I'm gonna fucking take it. It's gonna be mine, because I deserve it, and you guys do too. I hope that was a little bit motivational and a little bit inspiring, but I just thought I would tell you guys that story, and hopefully it would inspire you. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go pop on some lashes and maybe get something to eat real fast, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I think that is everything. That's all I have for you today, and I've finished my makeup. I've always wondered, like, are people actually getting ready during get ready with me? Is because, like, I genuinely am about to take this off like 20 minutes after I'm done filming. I don't actually get ready for anything. I'm just doing my makeup. I don't know. I've always wondered. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, don't forget to check out harrys.com. Again, it'll be linked down below. All that stuff will be linked down below, as well as all the stuff I put on my face, because I didn't talk about what I put on my face. I'm sure some of you might be interested in what I put on my face. So that'll be listed down below as well, and also linked. All my social media will be linked down below. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.